It's been 3 minutes. I think the ads are over. Hello, everyone. You probably all read the title. We're playing more Obra Dinn today. I have been anticipating this like the entire week. As you guys can probably tell, because I was talking about how much I wanted to play it. I'm pretty sure I had some other things to say. Let me check my notes. I don't have any notes. I didn't make any notes. Wah! Hello, Jackies. Glad to see you back. I had some thoughts. I was thinking about the game this entire week that I wasn't playing it, and I had some thoughts. Some theories, perhaps, about the video game. And this is the part where I do the MatPat impression. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory. First theory. Is Obra Dinn, I actually didn't have a theory in mind. But I was thinking a lot about the game over this course of this week. And I am excited to play it again. I don't really know what else to say. It's been so long since I've streamed. Hope everyone's doing well. How is everyone? Okay, it's showing. I am doing normal, I think. 18 fates solved. I really thought we had like 20 fates solved. Oh well. We're here to solve mysteries. Okay, so I had some thoughts. First thought is that maybe it's okay to guess a little bit. I was thinking about the disappearances and escape. And I thought, well, this guy's alive in Africa, right? And these guys all escaped with him? So maybe they're also all alive in Africa? That probably makes sense. That's like an easy realization to make. I'm surprised I didn't make that realization sooner. Alive Africa. Alive Africa. Second, let's go back to the crew manifest. Or not the manifest, the sketches. So I'm thinking about the drawings, and so these three guys I have down as the three midshipmen. And again, I'm judging based on their clothing here. These guys all have similar shirts. I'm assuming these are all the stewards. These guys, there's one more guy, I think. This guy here is also a steward, who's alive in Africa. Let's get him down as a steward. Unknown steward. And I'm thinking all the folks up here, bar like some of the passengers, most of these folks are the topmen. Because I guess these guys are like the ship, these guys are the seamen. These guys are seamen, I know that. And I'm thinking like a couple of these guys back here are topmen, some of these guys, maybe these guys are the seamen. I don't know, I'm realizing that my theories are kind of falling apart here. Let's get this guy down as steward. That is not a passenger. That is a steward. This guy. Who is... Hold on, let's go back to his death. I think that was in murder, his death was. The guy who got executed. We're already moving into it. Knifed. This guy, Hoxton Lau. Passenger from Formosa. Was shot by the guy who I've been calling Kiryu Kazuma this entire time. I think he might be a seaman, not a top man. Unknown seaman. Nope. Okay. So I was thinking about... God, it's so... I should have made a PowerPoint like I did for Outer Wilds. I should have made a PowerPoint for this. Okay, so this man is one of the Peters brothers. That's confirmed. Unrelated to that, this guy who I thought was the bosun's mate... Let me just put him down as the bosun. That's the fourth mate. The bosun's mate again. Yeah. I feel like if I had him down as the bosun's mate, it probably would have been confirmed already. So there's a good chance that this guy's not the bosun's mate. And let's go to the bosun's death. There's a good chance that this log saying that his mate was torn apart is wrong. There's a good chance. I'm not sure what that chance is, but it's a chance. Third of all. I'm pretty sure this is one of the Russian guys. I wanted to go back to Syed's death. Where is he? Where is that? I believe he was the body bag. Right, this one? Yes, okay. These guys are gambling. This guy's probably Russian. This guy's probably another one of the Russian guys, maybe? No. One of the guys gambling, 2 out of 3 of them are Russian. This guy is also here. I'm assuming, because these guys are focused on the game, maybe it's these two? Let's go to his death. Is Unknown Soulman, Unknown Fate? Disappeared? Oh, brother. Frick, I don't have this guy down as anything. Okay, but there's a good chance this guy is one of the Russian guys. So I'm thinking I might just guess, because I'm fairly certain the book just might confirm it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not this guy. Maybe this guy? But he met an unknown fate as well. He disappeared in the calling. Well, okay, let's go to... I'm also sort of learning how important revisiting memories will be. Because I was like, oh, I'll get it all on the first try. I won't worry about it. No, it's probably really important to be revisiting these memories. Especially the ones with so many people in them. Like this one. 28 others were present around the cook's death. Hi, Bug. Hi, Jeans. We're already getting to work. I realize how important it must be to enter memories with a lot of people in them, because you can probably deduce who a lot of these people were to each other. Right? Let's see here. I know this is the gunner. I guess Beast? Would this... Hold on. The fuse. Who lit that fuse? This guy. Well, then who is this guy? Perish in the Doom Part 3. Let's see his memories. Doom Part 2. Bitter Cold. Well, you know, I'm already in a memory that has a lot of people in it right now. Let's have a look around. So this is the guy that died after Syed did. So these are the 4 Indian guys. There's the exit. There's some folks we can't identify sleeping in here. 58. Are these numbers important? 55, 56, 57. Hold on. 56, 55. Hold on. Do I have the numbers down? Let's see here. Let's go to the crew manifest. 58. Patrick O'Hagan. Could it be that these 4 guys... Could it be that these 4 guys are 4 seamen numbered by their hammocks? If I could identify them, this would probably be... Although there's a good chance it's just a red herring and I'm thinking too hard about it. These guys, 39, 40, 41. Well, who are those guys? 39. Oh, these are... Oh yeah, these are more crew members. So there's a chance I'm right. If I could identify one of these guys, at least, I know I'm onto something. But then again, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. "22 others were present." Do these guys count? I think these guys count. 53. 53 is out of bed. Right? Is it? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I think I might be onto something. 53 is sitting out of bed. Just a hunch. I'll keep that jotted down. This is a very severe hunch. Well, hold on. What's this guy's caught? 51. This guy has succumbed to illness. 51. It was right! Wait, people are people? I'm more surprised that these folks... Oh, blasted with a beast, was it? Okay. I'm more surprised that they were numbered by their hammocks. Already off to a great start, and that's everybody in a bitter cold. So all these folks count despite being asleep in their beds. Let's see, 47 is out of bed. Oh, if I could see the tags on these ones. 45 and 46. 5, 6, and 7 right here. These three guys. 45, 46. Oh, there are 3 guys from Russia. I didn't even realize. I just saw these 2. I just saw Elarkis and Alexei. I did not know that there was a 3rd guy. Okay, so the fact that this wasn't confirmed means this was not the bosun's mate. We can confirm this now. Also, how's the audio, by the way? Can you guys hear me well? Can you hear my epiphanies? Also, the fact that this is... Wait, no, but this was... This should be Thomas Sefton, right? This should be the cook. Unless I got his fate wrong? This is absolutely the cook. But I guess I just... How... Struck? By tail. Struck dead by a beast's tail. That's probably more accurate. Very crisp audio, but a tiny bit loud. Oh, I'll turn myself down a little. Turn myself down another decibel. Okay. So there's a good chance that this guy's cause of death was incorrect. A whole decibel, yeah. 1 decibel. Only 1. I want to be loud. I don't want to be too loud. Struck dead by a beast's tail. That's probably why. That's probably what I was missing. But an unknown fate. Another thing. This is the foot guy, right? This is the guy whose foot I found? Yeah. There's a good chance that this guy died after this. Perished in Unholy Captives. Well, Unholy Captives Part 4. No? He appeared 5 times in 5 Unholy Captives memories. Or, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5th. Oh, Murder Part 2. The foot guy. This is the guy whose foot I found. I don't know who that is. There's a good chance that he might still be alive, technically? Or I don't know, there's a good chance he didn't die exactly there, is what I'm saying. It's bewildering to know that all these guys count. Let's see here. 38, 59, 41, 40. Did not think that they would be numbered. 36. This one I can't read. It's just barely far out of the memory. I guess the numbers don't really help that much. 37. So, let's go back to Syed. All these folks who were present are probably numbers 36 through like 60. Patrick O'Hagan. No, they wouldn't have similar numbers, I don't think. This is indubitably Lars. Let's go back to his... He was struck dead by one of the Peters brothers, right? Nathan Peters? Now, was it the other Peters brother? Samuel Peters. Let's go back to loose cargo. Griffin Peters. Hey Lois, this is almost as bad as the time I was on the Obra Dinn. No, that's not Peter. Nunzio Huck Singlao. And this guy. On your toes, boys. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up. Shot by Edward Nichols. Keep course due east. They say strange things about monsters. This guy's from China, because he knows what the Formosans are saying. Samuel Galligan. Had an unknown fate. Accessible. Okay. Our next stop. Let's go back to the calling. I feel like once we've gotten all the folks down in the calling, that'll like close off and end. Because not many people were involved in the calling.
Ahoy!
This is the very end. That guy. That's Edward Nichols.
Wait! Don't shoot!
This guy... Yeah. We have this guy down. So I guess I can get this guy down. Shot by Chiotan. We know this for certain.
Hold your fire!
It's one of them. Let's go back to her death. Is this Speared Beast? This is the guy who I was trying to figure out who he was, right? Course due east. They say strange things about monsters. That... Who is... this? The second mate steward, Samuel Galligan. Well, if that's Edward Nichols, obviously his steward would follow him. Let's go to his death. I'm pretty sure he was, yeah, speared in the head by a beast. Speared by a beast. No confirmation. Let's go back to his memory, his death. Talks to O'Hagan, and he says, Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake. And I guess Nichols was the only guy who survived? But are any of these folks Nichols? This is Nichols. Okay. Is there anyone with the last name Nichols that I've been overlooking? Moss, Galligan, James, like... No. This is undoubtedly Edward Nichols. He's cowering in fear. And his poor steward... Right, that is a spear, is it not? Edward Nipples.
You're still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols,
Is it this guy? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh, I got that severely wrong. That is not a spear. That is a knife. Was knifed by this guy. Outta here. Dang. Okay, we know that one was correct for sure. I want to say the cook's death was kind of unclear, because I was unsure if he got spiked by the beast, or if he was just sort of slapped by it. He really died to that? I guess it is a really spiky tail, so I can't blame him. This guy. Is this the last we've seen of him? Where are we right now? Part 3 is the last we've seen of him. This is the last we've seen of him. Probably drowned by a beast. Drowned. Beast. Don't know who he is. John Naples. Perish in unholy captives. Right, this is the foot guy. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? These ungodly beasts carry a curse. This is another one of those memories where a lot of people were present, so I should probably go back to him. I should probably go revisit the foot guy memory. But I haven't gotten everyone down in the calling yet. I don't know who this guy is. And then I don't know who these guys are. Because I don't know. Assume he might have been... no, he's in the top photo, right? He might have been a topman. I don't know. Unnamed ship hand. Guy who worked on the ship. This guy's in the bottom photo. He might have been a seaman. Okay, we're missing 3 from the calling. That's fine, we can revisit this later. Gotta pick up the pace, you don't want to get too wet. And I worry about the boat guy. He's gonna catch a cold. So let's go downstairs. Where is he? Where is he? Where is his foot? It's right there. The foot memory!
Keep pressure here.
We're patching him up. The captain. This guy's the captain's steward? 20 years, my steward. This is the captain's steward. Captain Steward. Philip Dahl. Do I not have a memory for him? Oh. Oh. You're standing on the ocean worried about getting wet. Yep. This guy never met his fate. I don't have a fate regarding this guy. He might still be locked up in the lazarette. Or well, he'd probably starved to death, right? Or maybe he ate those creatures, I'm not sure. But I don't have this guy's fate. Interesting. Generic seaman. Here's Alfred. Guard. There's the artist. This is Butcher. Oh! Oh, no, no, that's not... Who are these guys? Guy. That's Lars. Other guy. That's Martin Perot, the third mate. I don't have his fate either. What? Hold on. Why don't I have these guys' fates? They probably died in Bargain? Let's see his last memory. Bitter Cold, Unholy Captives, The Doom, Doom Part 7. I guess that's the last we saw of Martin Perrault in The Doom Part 7. And Bargain comes after The Doom. So maybe he died during Bargain. Doom Part 8. That was the last we saw of him. Abigail's death. There's the cow skull. That is a lamp. Biggie's. That's the carpenter. This might be a seaman. Nicholas Botterill. Hold on, I have this guy down? Soldiers of the Sea. Nick. Nicholas Botterill. He might be a different Nick. Not a steward. Not a midshipman. Nicholas Botterill. Nathan Lars. Abraham Hamadou. Alexander. I'm not seeing another Nick. But this guy hasn't been confirmed yet. Even though I have his fate down, it seems like he was spiked by a beast. Don't know who that is. This guy's here. Whomever this guy was, William. He knew. Out of the 4 Indian guys. Oh, well, we have 3 of them down. So this guy's probably the last Indian guy. Boom. Abraham. Process of elimination. Hell yeah. This guy is an Indian topman, right? Is there an Indian topman? No. He might be Persian. I don't know. This guy was absolutely a topman. Passenger. I'm gonna break out one of the guesses, I think. This is passenger. Emily Jackson. No. This is Miss Jane Bird. No. I don't have enough other people written down. Nunzio, we know. Let's swap around the 2 Peters brothers. This is... Where is he? Nathan Peters. And this is... Samuel Peters. Let's go! I'm so smart. 3 more fates correct. Sammy. Crushed by cargo. Abraham was correct. And Nathan Peters. And that's everybody in loose cargo, even though only like 1 guy died. And of course the unimportant stowaway. Okay. So... we've got a good lot of them just down. Paul Moss was killed by... Do we know who this is? Memories. Bitter Cold. He was in loose cargo. I also wanted to go back to the loose cargo memories. Let's go downstairs. Let's exit the memory. I still haven't figured out why this guy died. The amputated leg. I'm thinking maybe going back to the previous memory that he was in. Because there's a good chance this cause of death is not in this memory. It's in this memory. Only Captives Part 3. Okay, actually, it's in this same line, so let's go. It was this guy, this poor fool's body is right here. Just a butt past him. Is there a way to get downstairs? 10 others were present. John Naples was here. So he probably... Oh! That's him! This poor guy fell down a flight of stairs. Fell downstairs. His death is questionable, but I think it caused him to break his leg. Oh, he tripped over the dead chef. Steward. That's the carpenter. This is the purser's office, right? Another thing I was wondering is who the heck the purser is. Let's go to the map. No, this is the gunner's store. That's the purser's office. Okay. Well, maybe the purser was present. I don't know. Friggin', who's this guy? You? You're the purser. I'm putting you down as the purser. I don't care. Blam. Duncan. He's on this side. This is the side that the purser's office was on. Oh no, it's like way down the hall. Maybe we'll get to know if he was in a bitter cold. Okay. So yeah, John Naples fell down the stairs. Maybe not to his death, but definitely to something. I guess we can narrow down Lars. Where was Lars? Lars is in this photo. Here he is. Clubbed by Sam Peters. Well, we have him down. No reason to change that. Still don't know who this guy is. This guy's at the center of a lot of it. He's got a 1-star rating? Well, this should be easy then. Bitter cold. Obviously, he was probably one of the asleep guys. We can narrow down his number. He was in the end, killed by the captain. We know that. He was an escape. Fighting off some guys. The Doom. He was in the Doom Part 2. Part 3. Loose cargo. Okay, let's go to loose cargo. Let's get out of here. Let's go analyze that guy who died in the barrel. So I was thinking about loose cargo. This guy's death, there's someone standing in front of the stairs and we can't go upstairs and see who specifically is present. But this guy died seconds after he died. So maybe access to the stairs is possible. No. Okay, this guy's still here. We cannot go up the stairs. Hopes dashed. All gone. Nothing left. It's one of the Peters brothers. I wish I could see who those guys are. I know for certain that's Lars. I wish I could see specifically who... Who is this guy? I don't think I've ever seen this face before. He's third of 4 in a line of 4 seamen on the bottom photo. Drowned by a terrible beast, disappeared in the calling. He was probably in a bitter cold. Yep. Murder. Yes, that's the bottom photo. I don't know. I can't know who this guy is. And I don't know who this guy is either. 3-star rating. That's kind of unfortunate that I can't go upstairs. I was kind of can I like climb up the boxes, please? Can I press the spacebar to jump? Can I please see who is up there? Narc. Okay, unimportant. Theories obliterated. Sad. You are unimportant and unhelpful. There's a big old crab in here, isn't there? Yep. Which one are you? Oh, Winston Smith, right. This was Winston Overwatch. Anything in here? I'm pretty sure this room was empty. Yeah, nothing in here. Let's go back to the map. Is this all the memories? This is all the memories. Okay, this is something I was kind of hoping to see. This is passenger cargo. The captain's cargo is right across. It's just beer. It's all alcohol. Captain cargo, bosun's store. Oh, this is the bosun. This is where the bosun was. Well, we know who the bosun is. This is the lazarette. Lazarette's locked. We can't get in there. I'm assuming this is just a little guess for funsies. We're gonna go back to Henry Evans, the surgeon. He's gonna give us a little key to get into the lazarette, and then we're gonna have one more memory. And I'm assuming it's that guy, the captain's mate. Captain Stewart. Me trying to name my horse. What, the bosun? Bosun's store? Lazarette? Me when I can't exactly remember who the guy from Isaac was, who comes back when he dies. There's also this guy who died all the way down here. It's all alcohol. Ah, of course. Vodka. There's this guy who, like, peeks into a whole bunch of the rooms. This is the gunner's store. Maybe if we get a look inside the purser's office, we'll be able to deduce who that is. The gunner's store. There's the gunner in here. This might be the gunner's mate. Olis Winter. Nope. Doo-doo. Gunner's mate. Olis Wyater, not Winter. Was shot by an unknown attacker. Perished in escape. Captain cannot be trusted. Oh, okay. That one. Who's that fella? Can I get a... I can't get a focus on him. There's Alfred. Bold as he is. Oh, it was this guy. This is the guy. Well, frick. There's a chance we might never know who he was. Let's go back to Soldiers of the Sea. Make for the lazarette. Someone shoot the damned thing. Celeste on Steam Deck is destroying my hands. I saw you boot it up earlier. Are you having fun? This is the purser's office. This guy is probably... Yeah, this guy's the purser. So, assuming that this is the purser, that's pretty funny that my guess was correct. What's he in here for? What's he doing? So, I'm really bad at Celeste. That's nothing to be ashamed of. But I'm gonna do B-sides and C-sides. Good luck, Jeans. I wish you best of luck, my friend. So, let's see here. That guy's the first mate. Do I have the first mate steward down? Third mate, second, first. Paul Moss, this guy. Killed sword unknown. Escape part 2. Right, killed by one of the angry guys. The angry fellow on the top photo, this man. Who then had died immediately after. Paul Moss was killed by someone... Wild guess. The guy who he was killed by was one of the Russian guys. Blam. No. Blam. Also no. Bang. Nope. Gunner. This guy's the gunner's mate, probably. Shot during escape. I guess if we have... This guy could be the fourth mate steward. Davy James. I don't know who the ship's steward is. Just a general servant. That guy would probably be seen just hanging around with anybody. We have Lars down, not confirmed. John, not confirmed. Let me see how many unconfirmed guys we have. Duncan McKay fell overboard. The purser. Disappeared in the Doom. Last memory. Soldier of the Sea. I'm back. Fell overboard in the Doom. So we can confirm this guy was possibly the purser. He fell overboard in the Doom. I'm gonna visit his last memory in a sec. I'll go back to this guy's memory. That's the surgeon. Who's Nathan? The carpenter Winston Smith. Peter Milroy. Who's Alfred? I can recognize him by his iconic hat. Oof. This guy does seem like Thomas. He's wearing his little, not sure what it's called, an ascot? Pretty sure. Is that what it's called? That little thing that he's wearing around his neck? They're putting this out just after this guy burned to death. It was just before this guy died. Judging by who's around, I think the guy who he's the steward of might already be around, right? No, not the bosun's mate. Gonna have a look at the manifest again. Just because I need to make entirely sure who has a steward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stewards. 1, 2, 4 unknown. I think Paul I know already. Philip Dahl imprisoned, but I can't write down his fate because I don't have the page. The ship's steward. I have no clue who this would be. I'm tempted to just run down the book and then see who we already have, and then judging based on already existing information. What is this guy looking at? Why is he just in here? Oh, he's just holed up in here. You can see he's in the fetal position. He's just sort of waiting everything out. Well, in this guy's death, he is a steward, probably. The captain was present, the first mate was present. There's a chance that the person who he's the steward of was already killed. Again, let's go to the sketches. Martin Perot, we don't have. William Hoscott was shot by the captain. Edward Nichols was shot. This is in Soldiers of the Sea. Soldiers of the Sea is part 6. There's a chance he might... No, the second mate steward joined him on that journey. Might be the third mate steward. No, we already have that guy down. Wait. Right, the second mate steward joined him. I could be confusing the two. Maybe this is actually the fourth mate steward. Perish and Escape Part 2. No, but he's referred to as Paul. Paul, look out. The people on the boat are probably warning him. So, I guess I probably don't have enough information yet. Philip Dahl. Thomas Sefton. I'm just running through everybody. Knifed unknown. Shotgun unknown. Purser fell overboard. I think we have only 2 possible fates down right now. Fell stairs. Yeah, we only have 2 guys down right now. Club, no, that's 3, isn't it? We have 3, it's just not being confirmed. We have Lars, we have this guy, Davy James, possibly. No, it might be 2. If I could just identify who this guy is, that would save me a lot. That would save me so many fates. Because a lot of them are just like shotgun, unknown, knifed, unknown. All because I don't know who this guy is. Well, he's one of the seamen. My guess is that he comes after Patrick. Hold on. Probably comes after Patrick in the manifest. Patrick, George Shirley, Samuel Peters. No. Okay. So they're not ordered based on, like, who they are. Patrick O'Hagan is 58. Let's go back to A Bitter Cold and let's have another look at those hammocks. I assume maybe they, then where they are in the photo probably isn't relevant to, like, who they actually are on the thing. There's a good chance that they probably bedded separate from each other. I don't know. Oh, is there like a button? Hold on. Controls. Is there a button? Table of contents, open book, pause. I'm wondering if there's a button that I can specifically pull up, like the map or the manifest or just any specific page. Where was this guy last seen? Disappeared in the Doom. Part 7 was that? Part 7. I'm not seeing part 8. Part 7 was the half a man. This guy. No, that's not this guy. That's not him. That's Peter, I think. This guy. Right? Doom Part 7. So, this guy was here. But where? The gunner's mate. Thomas. One of the captain's mates. Peter Milroy exploded. Unknown Seaman. Martin Perot. Let's look up. Poor fellow. Oh! Probably one of these guys. If only I could identify them. But if this is the last we saw of them, probably was tossed overboard. There's a boat. I'm not sure if this would constitute drowned by beast, though, because they're not... I'm not seeing intent on the beast's part. As insane as that might sound, I'm not seeing intent from the beast here. I'll give it a shot. No. Probably just fell overboard would be enough. Tossed into the ocean. And of them, some other guys fell overboard to their deaths. Well, if I accidentally hold someone's head underwater, I'm still drowning them. It's a different degree of murder, but it's still murder. Manslaughter at best. But I'm not sure, though. Was the boat just that rocked that they fell off on their own? Or perhaps they were on a boat trying to escape, but then the beast tossed it up into the air and they fell out? B, the boat is upside down. Well, I'm not sure if it was the beast's intent to turn the boat upside down. The beast is a bystander, arguably, in this situation. I don't think the rocking did that. Well, it has to have done something. Fine, we'll give it the frickin' drowned by beast treatment. Drowned by beast. And I suppose if these guys didn't fall overboard either, they were also drowned by beast. Drowned by Mr. Beast, specifically. Okay, here's Alfred. That's the gunner's mate. Because the gunner was downstairs, helping out with the cannons, but he was then shot dead by a cannon. Martin Perot, who we also don't have a fate for. Again, probably in bargain. I probably said this before. He's probably in bargain. We were off to such a strong start, and now we're kind of here slowing down. I just need another week to think about it, and then we'll get them all. We'll get them all in one stream, guys. Just give me another week.
Last one.
Escape 2.
Move quick.
A steward. Alive. This is Paul Moss. Well, fourth mate, first mate. Perhaps this is the ship's steward. And then this guy is... Hold on. The fourth mate steward. And this is the fourth mate? Do we have the fourth mate down? We don't. John Davies. Davy James could be alive in Africa. Let's see here. We have one possible fate. Two possible fates. Three. So something is wrong. How did Lars die? Perish in the Doom Part 1. Smacked. Oh, maybe this is the wrong Peters. It was the wrong Peters. 30 fates. Can't believe I had him down as the wrong Peters the whole time. Nice. Officially halfway there. Okay. So we can confirm this is the fourth mate steward. These guys are the... So we have 3 of the stewards down. That's good to know. This is Paul. That means this is absolutely the ship's steward. 100%. Because there's literally no other guy he could be. Spiked by a terrible beast. Likely? Perhaps not. Perhaps he wasn't spiked by a beast. Let's see his memories. Soldier of the Sea. He was crawling back here. He was probably attacked in Soldier of the Sea Part 5? Was he a victim of like a collateral kill? Okay, let's go back to him. Hold on. That's... No, that's not Kiryu Kazuma. That's Kiryu Kazuma. The seaman colloquially known as Kiryu Kazuma. Okay. Pacing up and down the boat. Go. Through here. So... No, let's go back in time a little bit. Let's go to the memories. Here we are. Let's go to part 5. Charles Hirschtick burned to death. And it was with this guy, right? Yeah, part 5. Was he present? He was. Well, where is he? It's him. This is him. It seems like he was absolutely spiked by a beast. Well, let's go back in time again. There's probably another corpse in here. Yep. These two together. Decapitated. Part 4. That's him. This guy lived for quite a while after he was struck. There's the gunner's mate. Let's go back to the map just to confirm. The gunner's store is... No, the gunner's store is here. So this guy was coming... No, he wasn't coming up from downstairs. He was going down from upstairs. Is that Christian Wolf the Gunner? Yes. And this guy is... that stripy shirt dude. Thomas. Charles Hirschtick. Oh, I see. He threw the fire thing at the beast, and the beast subsequently ran him down. So yeah, this guy was absolutely spiked by a beast. You can see the spike in him. Someone shoot the damned thing. He was spiked by a beast, but perhaps someone's bullet finished him off. Okay, where is it? Where is it? It's over here, around here. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. I know there's nobody alive on this boat, but that won't stop me from trying to be polite. That doesn't look like a spike to me. That looks like it might be some kind of a bullet hole. That guy. He missed the monster and subsequently shot him. So who is he? Is it this guy? I don't know who this guy is! Man. Okay, who can we identify at least? There's the first mate. That... I don't know who that is. One of the midshipmen, I presume. Peter? Peter or Thomas? Either one. But it's probably this guy. This guy killed him. Unintentionally, of course. He didn't know he was here. Is that Alfred? Yes, that is. Alfred and the gunner both have the same hats, but I can always tell if it's Alfred. Okay. Well, now we know he certainly wasn't spiked by a terrible beast. He was shot. Not poisoned. Shot with a gun. By an unnamed seaman. Unnamed at the moment. What does that leave us with right now? Blasted with a cannon by the beast. We know that now, because it's the same way Mr. Wolf died. Poisoned by a gun. Yes, the bullet was poison-tipped. It wasn't the bullet that finished him off, it was the poison, specifically. Specifically. Is there any part of escape that happened specifically below deck? Alfred was here, 5 others were here. We know Thomas survived because Peter didn't. "12 others here, here we go. No, this is when these two escaped. Them, the surgeon, the 4th mate steward. The bullet did him in, but the poison is what stopped his heart." Thomas was bleeding out, knifed by supposedly this guy? John Davies, the 4th mate. Wasn't William... No, it was Nichols. Where is William from? Scotland. Okay. No continuity errors there, I don't think. Nothing suspicious. Let's run through every page one at a time again. Peters was crushed by cargo, Solomon. Fred. Nunzio. We know this guy. We know who he is. We don't know who shot him. This guy was shot by Edward Nichols. Oh no. He's having a jolly old time. I believe he was one of the top men. Calling. This guy. Probably one of the seamen. I'm doing this based on, like, I think most of the people, the crew who are in the top photo are probably topmen, and the crew who are in the bottom photo are probably seamen. Because, you know, we got Patrick here, we got this guy, all these folks. Speaking of Patrick. Seamen, the stewards, the captain and his mates. And then this is like, this group is passengers. I guess this group? No, but this is one of the crew, is it not? No, this is Nunzio, this is someone else. I don't know, the tops are the tops and the bottoms are seamen, got it. At least you're paying attention. Two decapitated together, crushed by falling cargo, slapped by a tail. I hate to break it to you guys, but we gotta revisit the poop memory. Just because so many people were present in this one. Like this guy, Paul Moss. These two folks. Martin Perot, the third mate steward. So this is absolutely Martin. But again, we don't know his fate. Oh, hello. 56 was still alive at the time. Well, boom. Here we go. We've got a lead. 56 was still alive. One of these men could be 56. 57 was not alive. Shot in the dark. 56. Henry Brennan. Which would mean... Hold on. I think I'm onto something. Which would mean... When Thomas died, this guy, William Hoskett, the first mate, was calling out to him. Oh! Frick! God! Okay, hold on. We might be onto something. Henry Brennan. I think we might be onto something. This guy has been the center of so many things. Okay, where else was Brennan? Where else was he? He killed, like, a couple of guys. He killed, that one guy. He executed him. Where was it? It was not during Soldiers of the Sea. I think it was during Murder? Yes. Shot by Henry Brennan. Yes! I don't know. Ugh. I really should have gotten that so much earlier, because he had a 1-star rating. But I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud that I got to figure out who he was. Knifed by Captain Robert Witterell. That's 33. This is getting interesting. I love it. I love this game. I love it. I love it. 45 was also there. Well, this isn't Doom. This is the poop memory. I know that. 45 was also alive. .43, 44. 48 and 49 were dead. So it was 36. So was 57. 57 was dead. X? What? You're kidding! Who's X? Hold on. Hold on a moment. The everything app? Who's number 10? No, we've already got number 10 down. We've already confirmed number 10. Is this guy number 60, do you think? I don't know. Have we seen a 60? Let's exit the memory and let's check the cots. That's the guy who's gonna give it to you. Oh no, please. No, we can't do this. Elon Musk was not on this boat. I can't have it like this. Okay. Let's check the cots. 44. Hey, wait, no, is this the same floor? They might have taken the cots down. Oh, they might have taken them down to put the cannons there instead. Oh. Damn it. Oh no, what a shame Elon Musk was on the boat where almost no one survived. Oh, okay, when you put it like that, actually it makes me feel like it was kind of pleasant that he was on the boat. There's also the possibility that he was alive, which is less pleasant. Cough, I mean cough. I mean what? I'm not talking about real people. This is video games. We're here to play video games and solve murder mystery. Guys, I love murder mystery. I love this game. What floor am I on? Where the frick are the hammocks? They're downstairs, aren't they? No, this is the cargo! Frick! They moved all the frickin' hammocks! I'm angry because they moved all the hammocks. Hold on, actually, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I just had an epiphany. Number 44 is still here. Which means you've been dead for 3 years, let go of the world. Number 44 was still here. Which means if any of the guys were still alive, this guy might be number 44. Right? Yeah. Lewis Walker? Because he probably would have cared enough to put his hammock back up after the monster attack. Because he was one of the few seamen that were left. Because I'm not seeing another hammock. Right? Oh, but then... frick, I don't know. Where did Brennan sleep? Would he have slept downstairs? I'm not seeing another hammock. All I'm saying. All I'm saying is I'm not seeing a single other hammock. I doubt they would have slept in the cargo store. No, they would not have slept in the cargo hold. So I guess now that we have Brennan down, let's go to memories that he was in. I know this guy killed a couple people. Loose cargo, no deaths involved. Bitter cold, he was sleeping. The Doom. No, no. Unholy captives, no. Escape part 2. Escape part 3. Part 4. 6. Murder. Okay, I guess I might have been dramatizing how many people he killed. It seems like he only killed like 2 guys. He clubbed that one guy to death, and then shot this guy. Okay. That's something I could have gotten so long ago, man. I don't know whether to feel proud or disappointed. I don't know, I've already felt proud. I can feel proud. Let's not focus on Brennan. Let's run through them again. This guy, shot by Edward Nichols. Don't know who he was. This guy has 2 memories. Murder Part 3 and A Bitter Cold. So he's one of the guys in A Bitter Cold. One of the crew numbered 36 to 60. That's still so many. That's still so many. Okay, who's after him? This guy. This guy knew Chinese. Now he's on the deck map. If he was in A Bitter Cold, he was. He was in Murder. That's how we know he's in the picture, obviously. Died in The Calling. A Chinese seaman. But that's like one of 4 guys. Patrick. This guy. Drowned by a terrible beast. These 2 were both drowned. This, I think, was one of the Russian guys. He was gambling with his buddies in A Bitter Cold. He was in Murder Part 3. Just before they set off for The Calling, right? No. Right? Yes? This guy has so little info. These 2 have so little information regarding them. Perished in The Calling. Was in Murder Part 2, one of the gunmen. Not O'Hagan, not Nichols, and he's not Russian. Might be one of the Englishmen. Nicholas Potterell? I don't know. It's your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. You know this guy spoke. Probably? But did this guy speak? I don't think he spoke. He's in A Bitter Cold. He's one of the seamen. He was in Loose Cargo. He's got another 3-star rating. John Naples. He broke his leg, had to get it amputated. And I guess he just couldn't handle it that well? Claude Clubbed. Crushed? By cargo? Not really crushed. Think about how he died. Think about it. Think about it. Not illness, not froze. Although froze is kind of funny. I wonder if someone's gonna have that fate. He was not struck by the beast. No, the beast did not touch him. Not kill himself. He was not torn apart. Maybe... I'm pretty sure I tried this before. Would this count? Does an amputation mean he was torn apart? Because he had his... No, right? I don't know. This is the last we saw of him, supposedly. He broke his leg, fell down the stairs. Was his leg, like, sliced off? Let's go back to the chef's death. Pretty sure it was just across the boat here. Yep, that's him laying on the ground. This is John. Yep. Balance was thrown off.
Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Painter.
Take it slow.
These are the midshipmen. They're hanging out.
See, gentlemen. It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
Probably the ship steward. Actually, wait, hold on. How did this guy die? Soldier of the Sea. Right, shot by that guy. I remember him. Stripy shirt guy. Gunner, the gunner's mate. Captain and his mates. William Hoskett, this is Martin Perot. Henry Brennan. Evans. Nope. Nope. This fellow. Decapitated by a beast. Your memories. He's in Bitter Cold Part 3 and 2. And Unholy Captives Part 4. This is the guy I thought was the Captain Steward. Right? No. The Captain Steward was imprisoned in the lazarette. I know I already established that this guy probably wasn't the bosun's mate, but I feel like we don't have a lot to go off of. A mere chance is probably better than what we have right now. Let's go back to escape. Let's escape from this memory. This was down here, wasn't it? Just across the boat from here. This fellow who was shot. That's John Davies. Which means... Can I identify this guy? This guy was shot by John Davies. Is that 3? Shot by John Davies, confirmed. Knifed by Olis Wader. Nice! That's all of them in Chapter 10. Olis confirmed. Thomas. And Lewis Walker. I don't want to jinx us, but hopefully we can get them all done in the rest of stream. We can confirm... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? This guy is not the bosun's mate. This is an unknown topman. That's the boat map. I want to go down here. The bosun's mate is probably one of the fellows that's just here. Maybe a fellow that doesn't have a fate. Spiked by a terrible beast. And there's a good chance that they were wrong. Speared beast, electrocuted. Zungi we don't have confirmed yet. Paul Moss was killed by this guy, who was then shot by a passenger, who's currently alive, this lady. This guy's Russian. They both have ratings of 3. We might have to do some guessing. Well, let's say this guy is... Well, actually, no, this guy was drawn by a beast. His fate is ambiguous. Or, well, not ambiguous in the sense that he wasn't killed by someone on the list. He was killed by a beast. Maybe it'd be good to guess like this. Guess who that guy is? Guess who this lady is? Passenger, passenger. Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. Because these two are a 50-50. And this guy, and one other guy, I forget who he was, are a 1 out of 3. So if I don't get it right on the first try, I can just change it up. Who would be valuable? Well, obviously this guy would be valuable, but I have a feeling I'm going to get this guy last. Topman spiked by a beast. The bosun's mate was alive during this photo. Was he present during the photo? Might have to go back to that photo to see who exactly was present. First mate. They're getting this guy's body off of there. The captain is distraught. Oh, oh my aching head. Why have so many people died aboard the Obra Dinn? Poor Captain. Okay, let's go back to the very cool photo. The poster boy photo of the game. The scene of this guy's execution.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession.
Ah. The cook and the butcher were also present. And none of these guys were present. Interesting. Interesting. It's not exactly the same. Maybe a little bit afterwards. Oh. Wait, who's this? Oh. Nunzio. Of Nunzio found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio. Oh! Wait. So either this guy was framed for murder, or he confessed. Maybe he was like, I let him die. I could have saved him. Interesting. Another thing that I like about this game is that I get to sort of like piece together what happened exactly, like why people did stuff. I get to sort of piece together their motivations. And it creates a story. More story than just how they died. Story like why they died. Who someone killed who. You know, what their motivations were for doing something. Like why they were going on the calling. Right? They went on this little side quest because the shells were really cool and they liked the shells and thought they were valuable. But they didn't know that they carried some evil, nasty curse. Oh, here's the artist drawing the whole scene.
I sentence you to death by firing line.
One of the Formosan
Mr.
guards.
Wolf, when you are ready.
Right.
Don't know who this guy is.
Ready, men. In.
Unknown top man. Right. I see. There's a monkey. So Mr. Spratt didn't see the chef and the butcher off to the side here. Interesting. There's Lars. That's Alfred. I don't know who these two are. Chicken. Third mate steward. First mate steward Paul. I guess I can guess who killed Paul. If I guess this guy was one of the guys, it might be a different guy. No. Let's do this. No. Maybe it was Leonid, and this guy is a different Russian guy. Okay. Guessing. The power of guessing, folks. Alarcus was drowned. Almas was stabbed with a sword. And Emily Jackson is alive in Africa. So that other lady must be Miss Jane Bird. And we know who that Russian guy is now. So, this guy, or no, Paul Moss, killed by Volkov. This guy is Volkov. This lady is Miss Jane Bird. That's all the passengers down. And one more guy. Who else do we have? Who else can we narrow down? Do we want to just throw it another guess? I assume I could probably 50-50 someone. Let's go back to a bitter cold. And let's see that third guy who was playing the game there. I forget who he was. He's probably the third Russian guy. I believe it was just across here. No, it's downstairs one. Right. 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 Yeah, the body bag. Big cough. This guy. No. Oh. No, this guy is Volkov. Shot with a gun by Miss Jane Bird. Or not Miss Jane Bird, the other lady. Passenger. Emily Jackson. Blam. That's everyone in Escape. The power of guessing. Sometimes you just gotta trust in the book. Who do we even have left? I assume it's gonna be a lot more guessing from here on out. John Naples, we know that's John. We still don't know who these guys are. I still don't know who these guys are. 1, 2, 3. The ship's steward, shot by him. This guy, drowned by Beast. think we've probably only got 3s left. Is it 3? Shot by Edward Nichols. He's in the top photo. There's another 3. Speared by a beast. This man's Chinese. Another guy, spiked by a terrible beast. I have no clue who this guy could possibly be. He was in a bitter cold, so he's one of the seamen. Numbered 36 to 60. Omedigal, 36, 37. Maba from New Guinea. I wonder who Maba is. Martin Perot and Philip Dahl. I still don't know. I still don't have them down. Who out of the guys... Those guys have fates. This guy has a fate. This guy doesn't have a fate. 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 Those two have fates. All these guys are identified. Fate. Fate. All of these guys have fates, except for Martin Perot and Philip Dahl. Which is strange. Hold on, how many pages are in Escape? Or not Escape, Bargain. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh, in the lazarette. Someone's dead in the lazarette. That's probably the captain's steward.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
Me. Get some good audio of the guy sleeping. I will say I do kind of feel a little guilty for having to guess some of these guys. But then again, these two ladies were like a 50-50. So, yeah, I don't really know. Give it up. Murder, part 3 on the main deck. The corpse was moved post-mortem. This guy is the guy whose leg we found lying on the side of the boat, or hanging from, rather. Yeah, in here. Leg. I also like discovering the corpses, like, obviously a lot of them are in memories, but just seeing who they didn't find. They didn't find this guy's leg, they didn't find the other guy's leg. Kind of curious, you know? I'm guessing, hold on. The first mate was definitely still alive at the time. So he probably would have known. He probably would have seen the guy's body hanging there. Shot by Edward Nichols.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Oh, this guy is probably one of the Chinese guys. He was trying to protect one of the Formosan royals. It's Patrick. Peter Milroy. They attacked Peter. Lars was also there. Ooh, they stabbed the helmsman in the leg. Samuel Galligan. There's a Larkus. Another one of the royals. And this guy. So, this guy was Chinese. I'm pretty sure because he understands Chinese, of course. Chinese topman. Another Chinese topman. This was after they executed the guy. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to throw out some guesses. Unless I have access to other information here. Captain Stewart was there? Seaman electrocuted. Hmm. Mm, mm. Maybe go back to the cook's death. These memories with a lot of guys are probably going to be the most helpful here. If we can narrow down which number each person was, I think that might be good. No hammocks here, though, it seems. Nathan Peters. John Naples.
Give him tea and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. No, take it slow.
There's the cook. Abraham. William.
It's a pretty shelly, eh? Let's have a look. Move, get back.
This guy just went straight back to work. Who's this? Oh. Another guy we don't know. So which is the C part 1? I feel like Soldiers of the Sea is probably one of the least helpful chapters. Lars. This guy. This guy. Nope. This man is a Chinese topman. So is this guy, supposedly. I believe this guy as well. We could just guess. I think I'm gonna guess again. This is Whaley. This is Li Hong. And this is Ji Zhang. This is Huang Li. This is gonna take forever. This is Ji Zhang. Nope. This is Li Hong. This is Whaley. And this is... And this is... This is absolutely gonna take forever. Because this is... What? 3 1 and 4s right here. These 3 guys. Okay, let's assume this guy's Ji Zhang for right now. This guy's Li Hong. And this guy's Wang Li? No. This guy's Wei Li. Nope. This guy is Li Hong. Nope. This guy is... I need to write this down. I need to write down combinations that I've checked. This is really all that I have. I don't really... Died in the Calling. Out at sea. Died in Soldiers of the Sea. Drowned by a terrible beast. Disappeared in the Doom. Wasn't there a memory in the Doom of a whole bunch of guys sleeping? Doom Part 2. How many memories was he in? No, died in Soldiers of the Sea. This guy died in the Doom? Yes. 7 memories. Murder, the Doom. I'm pretty sure the poop memory. Hold on. We're gonna have to go back again. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to go back to the poop memory yet again. So many memorable moments in this game. Like the poop memory. And the foot guy. And, guys, what else? What else was there? What other memories are memorable? The guy who got torn asunder. I forget where it is. It's probably on this side of the ship. Right? Right? Yeah, that door's open. The seaman. Yes! The seaman! Wait, did I see a little paper crane on the boat? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I saw a paper crane there. So this guy was here. Disappeared in the Doom. 43 is here, 44. Which one of the guys were Chinese? China. 8, 9, 40, and 41 were all Chinese. 44, 43, 48, 49, 36. 41 was dead. X. Oh wait, either 41 is dead or this guy's 41. Let's have this guy down as Wei Li. He's out of his bed, so I'm not sure. They probably moved this table over here. So who is bedded next to 41? Well, let's go back to Syed's memory. Where's the exit? There it is. No, okay. I saw how it looked when it broke. It looked like there was a little paper crane sitting on the boat there. Which would have been it would have been a hell of a lot unlikely, but it would have been cute. Who bedded next to 41? Actually, there's a chance that they may not even be down here. 37. Yeah, this is probably one floor down. Right, 39. No, here we go. 41. 38 bedded next to 41. Who's on first? I have no clue. So this guy was 38, probably? Huang Li? It really was who? Well, now that I have 2 of them, I guess I can... Well, guess? This guy is... him. No. This guy is... Well, I'm not sure. Disappeared in the doom. Disappeared by a beast. Disappeared in perished in the calling. Maybe that guy wasn't electrocuted. Shot cannon beast. This guy died with the gunner. Who was present in this memory? He was here, he was here, he was here, and he was here. "41 and 38 were still alive. This guy was probably 41. We know that much. 38, I believe, was this guy? This guy. This guy's 38. That's Huang Li. I guess I just got these two wrong. This is not Ji Zhang. This is Li Hong. And this is Ji Zhang? No? Is I don't know what's going on. Do I have to look at their shoes? No, their shoes aren't that detailed. If only we had... Are there more memories with scenes like this? Where it's like a whole bunch of guys that are just... memories that have the beds in them. Because then I can probably guess. Memories with the beds in them, people in the beds, would probably be a lot more helpful. Who was 57? Is this guy 57? No, this guy's 37. Who was 37? Timothy Butement. From Scotland. Who is Timothy? Oh! I see. I see. I was not aware. Are there more poop memories? I'm glad to say that there aren't. I was not aware that there was a screen like this, where I could just pick a guy and be like, that's him. How can you be sure? Because I've seen them all. Unless there's a memory of the guy who was locked up in the lazaret, shooting himself. Then there probably aren't any other poop memories. This is Omid. I can't see his face at all. Two unnamed fellows. Tell you what, though, actually. There's a chance the other guy's memory has a couple of them out of their beds and woken up. Right? Lucky that he's right there. No. No. No, there's not that much here. No.
What are his chances?
Really thought there would be more in this one. No. Well. You already know everything there is regarding that memory. It seems like a lot of it is just guessing now, is it? Because I have like 4 people who are probably that, but I don't know. Maybe I got these two mixed up. They do have pretty similar names. Huang Li and Li Hong. Maybe these two guys are wrong. Maybe this guy's Li Hong and the other guy's Huang Li. No. Maybe it's their causes of death? Lasted with a terrible beast. The same fate as Christian Wolf. Probably? I don't remember if he was present. I'm pretty sure the only thing left of this guy in this memory is that he is a fine red mist. Maybe this guy is Wei Li and the other guy is Ji Shang? Wait. No. Wait. No, I might have messed it up. No. Swap Huang Li and Li Hong again. Li Hong. And Huang Li. Huang Li is 38. 38 and 41 were bedded next to each other. This guy might be Wei Li. And the other guy might be Huang Li. No. And then this guy might be Ji Zhang. And this guy might be Li Hong. I don't know. I'm gonna get it right eventually. One of these 4 orientations is gonna be correct. Maybe this guy is Wei Li and the other guy is Huang Li. It would have been confirmed at this point. Yeah, it would have been confirmed. I guess let's focus on someone else. Like John Naples. The foot guy. And this unfortunate boyo. Yeah, this is the guy who tried to axe the other guy. Nicholas Botterill. Who's next? Li Hong, Ji Zhang. The 3 midshipmen. So many people are... It's all coming together, but it's not coming together as I would have thought. This guy's shirt is much more detailed, so he's probably the captain's steward. Does this guy look special? The bosun's mate? No. The surgeon's mate. That, okay. Alright, that's 45. Who was it? The surgeon's mate. Li Hong. And Wei Li. Nice. So that is, I think, I love brute forcing puzzle games. Yippee! Hey, if it works, it works. That leaves 12 more fates, I think. 12 guys left. Let's go to the manifest. Charles Minor, the bosun's mate. We already know about Martin Perot, so it's more like 10 guys. Marcus Gibbs, the carpenter's mate from America. Sungi Sati, the ship's steward from India. We know how that guy died. I probably know who that is. Philip Dahl, who we don't know. Omid Gull from Persia. Timothy Buteman from Scotland. Mamba from New Guinea. John Naples we already know about. I just don't know about John's death, is the thing. Hamadou Diom from Sierra Leone. Alexander Booth from England. George Shirley from England. I'm gonna do another shot in the dark. This guy strikes me as American. I heard his voice from one of the memories, the memory where Lars died. And he struck me as American. Maybe he was the carpenter's mate? Or maybe this guy is the carpenter's mate. No, that's Nicholas. I love brute forcing puzzle games. Okay, it's not entirely brute forcing. It's educated guessing. It's guessing with style. I don't know. Maybe this guy's from Persia. I really don't have anything on him. Who's Omid Gull? 36? Insect eradicated. There was a bug. This guy was in a bitter cold. Soldier of the Sea Part 7. Died in Part 8. To the Beast. Why? Why would you do that? What? No, wait, drowned by a beast? Disappeared in the Doom. Oh. They are friends? It wasn't a spider, Jeans. It was a pest. A small little guy. I obliterated him with my mind. What little guy? I don't know, some, like, housefly. I'm not having it. I'm sure he was just wanting outside. Yeah, probably. Don't make me feel bad about it, please. Lead him out, don't murder him. I'm in the middle of a room. I probably should have let him out. That one's on me. You killed him in cold blood. Bugson perished in murder. Squashed by me. This guy has 2 memories. A bitter cold. And murder part 3. Oh wait, no. This is one of the Chinese guys, right. Right. One of the Chinese guys. Li Hong. Wei Li. Cannon shot beast. Perished in the Doom. That guy's not Chinese. This guy's Chinese. This is Huang Li? And let's just get, like, someone in here. No, wait, Nicholas is already... I'm thinking... maybe this death is incorrect. Technically, this guy's memory was when he was struck by lightning. So maybe he died when he was struck by lightning, but maybe he died after he fell from the rigging. No. Okay. Sticking to the struck by lightning theory. Persian soldiers of the sea. Speared by a terrible beast. Check the crew manifest again. George Shirley. Who's just some guy we can tack onto the name? This is George. This is George. You will be George. He will play the part of George. He's got a 1-star rating? I should know who this guy is. Bitter Cold Part 1, who's probably in the crew sleeping. Unholy Captives Part 2. Soldiers of the Sea Part 1 and 2. I should know who this guy is. He's got a 1 star. Who the heck is he? Well, let's go to Unholy Captives Part 2 again. I can probably process of elimination him. Or wait. No, because let's check the manifest again. Definitely a seaman or a top man. Timothy from Scotland, perhaps? Blam. Timothy. I've got quite a few guesses down, but there's no confirmation, so I can assume that I'm wrong. Maybe this is the other Chinese guy? And this is Wang Li. Still no confirmation. Who's this guy? Died in the Doom. He was there in Unholy Captives. Part 1, Part 2. He was there in Soldiers of the Sea Part 1 and 2. Definitely a top man. But which one? Has this guy ever spoken? No words were spoken in this one. Don't believe he was speaking in that one. Talk about a shell, very dangerous. You must tell us everything. Shell must be protected, we will all die. Let's work backwards. We already have everybody in the end. We already have everybody in escape. The Doom. This guy was presumably drowned, like the rest, by a terrible beast. Fell overboard to his death. His last memory was Part 7? Part 8 was the last memory he appeared in. Gonna go see the captain's dead wife. Where is he? Is that him? No. We already know who that was. That was Wei Li. That's him. This is the last we've seen of him? Disappeared in the Doom. This is really the last we saw of him. And he disappeared specifically in the Doom. Unnamed Seaman. Alexander. George. Hamadou. Unnamed Seaman. This guy disappeared in the Doom Part 7. Probably one of those guys who fell overboard. Maybe instead of drowned, it was fell overboard. Fell overboard. Fell overboard. Fell overboard? Fell overboard? Oh, Alexander, Hamadou, George, Maba. Got it all so narrowed down. I still don't know who this guy is. But he's not Charles Minor, that we know for sure. He's Charles Major. Say, this guy was drawn by a beast. And he disappeared in the Doom. What was his last memory? Charles 18 plus. The Doom Part 8. Right, he was pulled off. He was on climbing the rigging, and he got grabbed by the monster. That's a clear sign of intent. Let's see here. No, that's at Abigail's death. Shotgun fell overboard, Nathan Peters. So he was present in this memory. Which means that these three fellows probably fell overboard and were not specifically drowned by the beast. We know it wasn't this guy because he was last seen in the Doom Part 8. That's him. This is Part 7 that we're in right now. Unknown top man. Bosun's mate and the carpenter's mate. go to a different memory. What is a memory with a lot of people in it? Definitely before the Doom. Do we have to go to the poop memory again? No, it seems like we've identified a lot of the guys who were in there. No, you don't. Well, let's assume that everybody present in that memory. Hold on, where was the poop memory anyway? I'm not going to enter it, I'm just going to see where it was on the ship. You keep coming back to it like every 20 minutes. We've revisited it like twice this stream. Okay, it was on this floor. This floor was where all the hammocks were. Meaning, pretty much everyone present who's not already identified was probably one of the seamen in some way. Oh, this guy's a top man. He was also there. So either a seaman or a top man. We already have all these fellows on the bottom picture identified. Still have no clue who this guy is. His tattoos are cool. I don't know what I'm doing guessing like this. This is absolutely going to be the last guy we find out. We have Nicholas down. We have John Naples. I want to put him back to fell down the stairs. It's really unclear to me how John died. John Nipples. Yes, we understand, Jeans. We get it. Seeing so many of these guys filled out, it just makes me more confused on who's who. Perished in unholy captives. Spiked by a beast. Who could he have been? A topman? A seaman? Where are they? This is them standing here, right? These two died together?
What the hell is going on?
This guy is Chinese. I've come to that conclusion like 17 different times already.
What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？归来，全部供出来，都是明白啦。你哋係你一個點過去，寫得本事啊！你頭嘅老師
Shell? What shell?
Alfred. It's normal guy. John Normal. That's the guy who I thought was the carpenter's mate, right? Yes. So this probably wasn't the carpenter's mate. Disappointing, I know. Alexander? A seaman or a topman? Where is New Guinea? I feel like I don't know where New Guinea is. Internet, save me! Where is New Guinea? New Guinea. Oh, it's a whole ass region. Bismarck, what's around it? It's Indonesia? Is New Guinea part of Australia or Asia? Island country in Oceania? Australia. Possibly Australia. New Guinea is near Australia. I don't know for sure, but it's Australia, probably. There are a lot of guys who don't speak, so I can't really deduce who they are based on their accent. Ah. Oh, that's John. First mate. Seaman. One of the Peters brothers. William. And that's Lars? Yep. Stairs open at all? Can I explore a little bit more? Ah, I see. The surgeon's mate. I probably could have known this. I probably could have inferred that he was the surgeon's mate by myself. He's got his little kit. He's looking over the dead bodies. And he's like, oh, what am I going to do with these guys? I keep walking out of these memories, scratching my head. And I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go back to the lightning guy's death. The whip. Gosh, when I first saw this memory, it was something else. Oh, I can identify him. Okay, this is that guy. This guy's a top man. So there's a chance he could be Omid, like I thought. No top men. All these folks are probably top men. This guy's a top man. You know him. You know him. This guy's a top man. I knew that. This guy's also a top man. Because they're all working up here. So let's just say this was Omid. Disappeared in the Doom, fell overboard to his death. His final memory was part 6. Wait. No, his final memory is part 6. I could probably ascertain if he was specifically drowned. Oh wait. There's a guy there. Wish I could identify these guys from here. I like how when you're in the memories, they at least don't leave you completely in silence after you've heard the music. Oh. Indeed fell overboard to his death. So maybe this is the guy from New Guinea? That was the guy from New Guinea. Huh. Okay. Oh! Alexander was correct. We're so close now. I did not expect to get Alexander correct. I mean, I guess I didn't expect to get Maba correct as well. I like his tattoos. So that leaves who? The bosun's mate, the third mate we know, the carpenter's mate. We know who the ship's steward is, we know who the captain's steward is. There's like 3 seamen that it could be. And hold on. Let's go to, not John. Let's go to the ship's steward death. Okay, not his memories, not his memories. Let's go to his death page. Duncan, Henry, William, Peter, Olis Winter. There's only so many guys this guy could be. Look, because we already know this is John. We already know about John. So this could either be George or Hamadou. And he can't be one of the Chinese top men. At least I don't think. This guy doesn't say a single line, supposedly, in the entire game. George Shirley. Hamadou. We're going to leave him with Hamadou. That was Omid. Who else is unidentified? This guy. Topman, Nicholas Botterill. I guess he's not Nicholas. Was he the bosun's mate? Maybe he's like got a name that could be nicknamed to Nicholas. Marcus. No, it doesn't look like it. So this probably is Nicholas, because he was referred to as Nick by that one guy. By the carpenter, specifically. Wait, maybe he's the carpenter's mate. Maybe he wasn't talking to him. Come on, boss. Maybe he is the carpenter's mate. Because he says boss to the carpenter? Marcus Gibbs. And it also wasn't confirmed yet. So maybe that's like another lead. This poor soul was a topman. Presumably Chinese. Who else don't we have? This is probably not Timothy. Is this Timothy? That was Timothy. Huh. Murder. That's everybody in chapter 3. Marcus Gibbs, the carpenter's mate. Timothy Butamont, and Huang Li. So now we can deduce who that other Chinese guy was, and I think we can probably just finish the game here. I think we're just about done. This guy is the other Chinese guy, probably, right? Or was it this guy? Frick. Damn it, I forgot. Unholy Captives Part 1, he's when he died. Hi, Garlic. Hello. Hope you're doing well. This is not Hamadou. This is George Shirley from England. Right? Right? Hi, hello. I hope you're doing well. We're right on the cusp of, I think, finishing this game. We only got a few more people left. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Unknown Soul, probably a topman. Hamadou? No. He has 1 star. This is the guy I was talking about earlier who had 1 star, and I should probably know who he is. Nicholas. The list is so small now. Charles Minor. He's got like a cool shirt. Is this the bosun's mate? This might be the bosun's mate. He died in Doom, right? Yes. Disappeared in Doom. I guess they just didn't find his body. So someone believed he was torn apart because he didn't find his body. Right? Speared by a terrible beast. This is Nicholas. This is George. This is Hamadou. This is Ji Zhang. No, this is Ji Zhang. We're so close. We're literally so close. That's Maba. Perished in the Doom. Now this guy was in Doom Part 2, right? Yeah, he was. So, did we have 38 down? No. No, we do have 38 down. Was 39 next to 38? I'm gonna have to go back to Syed's death again. For like the 14th time. There's a chance 39 was next to 38, and they just moved their beds down. Was it down here? Yes, it was. 39, 40, 41, 38. I guess 39 is on here, though. Would they have swapped the sides? I feel like I'm so close. I'm so close. And some of you probably already know and are probably yelling at me about like, oh, it's this guy. Come on, you can't, you gotta know this, man. Nope, I'm clueless. I'm a silly bug. I believe that might be Qishang. I guess shot with a gun by the bosun's mate. No. Which means that probably was not the bosun's mate. Torn apart. This might be the bosun's mate. Because I guess torn apart by the blast of a cannon? I don't freaking... Charles Minor. From France. And this guy, friggin', George? No. Nicholas? Martin Perot, the third mate? I'm the only one with a positive KD after landing. I should just quit Deadlock. If you don't like the game, you probably should not keep playing it. My verdict. He's not Qishang. Blew up. The gunner. Wait, this guy was in Unholy Captives? Wrongly, no, this is the guy that was translating. Hamadou. This guy was shot by him. I still haven't determined how John died. So they don't like the game and they don't like the players. Oh. Strangled, struck. Torn apart by Henry Evans. Clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned. Not eaten, not electrocuted, not old age. But he does look kind of old in the photo. Maybe he was already dying from old age? And then the thing with the leg did him in? I can't solo queue without this happening. Captives Part 3. Part 4. Hmm. He was in a bitter cold. Well, who was in a bitter cold? We might have everybody down already. Oh no, like we're missing 3 guys. 4 guys. What? How have I not gotten any of these guys? Okay. Well, he could be one of 4 guys, but he's probably one of the guys working the boat. Not Chinese. This might be Hamadu? Not John. This might be George. This might be Charles. This might be the Chinese guy. Maybe this is the bosun's mate? And this guy is Hamadu? Huh. Gotcha. I think that's just 3 more? We're literally missing like 3 guys. So Nicholas Botterill from England. John Naples. I don't know how he died. And Charles Minor. We know this is John. This is not Charles. Which means... Oh, these guys were correct. So the next guy I see, that's going to be Charles. No, that's the Captain Stewart, I know that. This guy, Charles Minor, the bosun's mate. And this guy is Nicholas Botterill? That's the Doom. 2 more fates correct. We should be able to get 1 more guy, and it's John, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's John. We're so close. We're so close. John is probably the only guy whose fate I can ascertain at this point. This whole time, this guy was Charles Minor. Which means, no, this guy was shot by Charles. Wait. Wait. Shot by Charles and John Naples. What? Fell down the stairs? No. Succumbed to illness? This is difficult. Because he got his foot amputated, and that's how we know. John Naples could very well still be alive. But I guess we don't really see him in any other memories. Let's go back to the foot guy's memory. There's John. Oh, wait, no, he's missing his arm as well, isn't he?
20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Is he missing an arm?
Guilty beasts carrying a curse.
No, he's not. It's just his leg.
Tie him up and put him in the lazaret with those things.
Well, what was the previous memory that this guy appeared in? Unholy Captives Part 3. I'm going to pause this game and call my good friend Catherine Takamaki. Okay. I really should call my good friend Catherine Takamaki. Hi, Kathy. Hold on, you're kind of behind me right now.
Hey, what's up? Why'd you call me?
I don't know, I just had this inexplicable urge to.
Oh,
It's kind of weird.
so I guess while I'm here, can you like do me a huge favor?
Yeah, what? What's up?
Open up Google. It can be on whatever browser you want. You
Yeah.
just need to go to images.
Yeah?
You just gotta go there and you gotta type in Big Yoshi.
Yeah?
You gotta look
Big
at it.
Yoshi.
The Big Yoshi.
Big Yoshi, whoa. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, just with Big Yoshi.
Yeah?
I didn't really have a bid for this.
I mean, is Big Yoshi not enough?
It's not big enough.
He's not big enough. We can go bigger.
Insert like the comically cartoonish inflation sounds.
The sound of balloon inflating.
Yeah, basically. Okay, I don't know what else I was gonna do here. I'm gonna
Okay.
play Monster Hunter or something. I don't fucking do.
Okay, but okay. She left before I could tell her to have fun. I hope you have fun, Kathy. Thank you for the little cameo. Before we finish this masterful game. This masterpiece. I won't have fun. Oh. I'm sorry.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? I never have fun. Well, that's not good. You should play a game that makes you have fun. How the frick did this guy die? I'm having fun right now, by the way, also. He was perfectly fine here. It seemed like his leg was broken in Unholy Captives Part 3. This guy is the last loose end that we have. I could... what? Knifed, killed, sword, spiked by a terrible beast. Struck by a beast's hooves. Struck by a beast... Let's have a look at some of the funny ones. Struck dead by a beast's wing. Torn apart by a beast. Well, who's this? That's the surgeon's mate. Maybe he was torn apart by the surgeon's mate? Nah. Oh well, worth a shot. Strangled by the surgeon's mate. Speared by the surgeon's mate. Poisoned. Knifed. Killed, sword, illness, froze to death. Fell down the stairs. Exploded. Expired. Electrocuted. Eaten. Cannibalized by an unknown attacker. Devoured by a beast. By a foreign enemy. They didn't eat him. Drowned. Decapitated. What? Decapitated? No. Decapitated presumes their head was cut off. Crushed by stones. Crushed by the rigging. Crushed by cargo. Crushed by cannon. Crushed by beast. Clubbed. Nope. Clawed? No. Burned. Nope. Axed. By the surgeon's mate? No. Alive. Well, we know he's probably not alive. Is it gonna confirm in another 2? Martin Perot, Zungi, Philip Dull, and John Naples. It probably will. Because Philip and Martin don't have fates in the book, so it's probably gonna do another 2. We know that's John, we know that's Zungi. We know how that man died. We just don't know how John died. And I'm in his memory. Lost too much blood from getting his foot cut off? I'm racking my brain on how the heck this guy died. Sprained his ankle from falling down the stairs. Oh. It might have been Philip. Could it have been Philip? The captain's mate. Right, captain, first mate. Or not, no, the captain's steward, not mate. Huh. All currently solvable fates correct. Oh! Ugh. That sword on the ground. That's actually pretty clever. I will admit that got me. All but 2. Eh? There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Okay. I'm gonna leave now. Alright, boat guy, I'm coming back. Hopefully he's still there waiting for me. I hope he hasn't caught a cold. We can finally leave the Obra Dinn. Hey, boat guy, I'm back.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Nope. I see. It gives you a little bit of time to stop and wait. Let's go home.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
One week later. Oh. The Honorable East India Company, insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. 23 pages. Okay, let's drink some water. Ship, Damaged in squall, Atlantic. Sunk in storm, Falmouth. Payout claimed 20,000. Cargo company. All cargo lost. Payout claimed 5,000. Cargo crown. Payout time. Yippee! We got our money! Yay! All cargo lost. Payout claimed for restitution 3,000. And the fates. Here we go. Captain Robert Whitworth. Fate. Suicide. Gun. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate. Estate forfeited to the crown. William Hoskett, first mate, shot by the captain. Attempted mutiny. Estate fined. $25. 25 euro. Edward Nichols, the second mate, shot with a gun by Chiotem. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo. Dang. Nobody on my team has gotten a kill in 20 minutes, help me. Sorry, Jeans, that's just how it goes. Martin Perot, fate unknown. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward. Ah. Martin Perot was noble. Sorry your family member died, here's a bill. Yeah, here's $20. Sorry that guy died, by the way. John Davies, clubbed by Henry Brennan. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Alfred Klestill, the bosun, torn apart by a beast. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. Aw. Estate awarded, outstanding. Oh wait, I just realized these are these guys paying them because they were cool. Assumedly, estate awarded means that if the guy were alive, they probably would receive this much money for being on good behavior. That's kind of sad, and because they're not alive, it's going to whomever their family is. Families are getting paid or charged. Yes, okay. Understood. Charles Minor, the bosun's mate. Criminal findings, murder. Estate unknown. Oh, that guy has no known family. Henry Evans, alive, Africa. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate awarded outstanding wages. Oh. James Wallace, the surgeon's mate, decapitated by beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate warded. Winston Smith, speared by beast. Valor. Okay. Marcus Gibbs, spiked, estate unknown. Oh. Outstanding wages donated to pension fund. Oh. Thomas Sefton, struck by tail, estate awarded. Emil O'Farrell, finding of merit, exceptional performance of duties. He was a really good butcher then. Christian Wolf was a good gunner. Olis Waiter, shot by J. Davies. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Oof. Attempted mutiny. Duncan McKay, drowned. Finley Dalton, drowned. Edward Spratt, strangled. Yikes. Abigail Hoskett Witterell, crushed, beast, no claim made. Sad. Nunzio was knifed by E. Nichols, no claim made. Emily Jackson, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. Really? You're gonna punish the passengers for that? Fate Claude, no claim made. Burned, criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Oh no. Spiked, criminal findings, murder of crewmate. State unknown. Shot by Brennan, no claim made. Shot by Charles Minor. Philip Dahl, fate unknown. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate. Finding of demerit, failure to perform duties. Paul Moss, killed with the sword. Samuel Galligan, knifed. Attempted mutiny, theft of cargo? Really? Dang. Roderick Anderson, crushed by cannon. Davy James, alive in Africa, left the ship. Peter Milroy, exploded. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor. Poor Peter. I feel bad because he was just trying to help. Thomas Lake, knifed. Or the midshipmen, they were just trying to help. They may have gotten their positions through nepotism, but they were just trying to help. Charles Hirschtick, burned, awarded for valor. Omid Gull, fell overboard, awarded for exceptional performance. Timothy was shot by Nichols. Wang Li was electrocuted. Zhu Zhang was decapitated. Lu Hong speared. Wei Li drowned. Nicholas Botterill speared. Maba was torn apart. Lewis Walker was clubbed. Leonid Volkov was shot. Alarkus Nishkin was drowned. Alexei was drowned. Nathan Peters fell overboard. Lars clubbed. John Naples was killed. Killed with a sword. Renfred fell to illness, right? Abraham was crushed. William was crushed. Solomon fell to illness. Amadou was spiked. Henry was knifed. Murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny. Fell overboard. Alexander fell overboard. Patrick was speared. George was shot. Samuel was crushed. That's it. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claims 29,285. I'm assuming that's euro. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. By the HEIC Chief Inspector. Whomever this is. Pound sterling. Ah, okay. 29,285 pounds sterling. The watch! The pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans, in Morocco, as requested. One year later. Do we get the book back from Henry Evans? Oh! House! Aww! Oh, someone's knocking at the door. We get a nice little cup of tea. There's some ink on the table. Who's back there?
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Oh, a package. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. Okay. What's this? Ah, a hand. Well, one last memory. Or perhaps a few.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right.
Here you go.
What are you up to?
Nothing good.
Oof. Henry Evans. Of course. Oh, he shot his monkey. No. Philip Dahl and Martin Perot were locked in the... Oh my. This is the worst murder in the game. He killed his monkey. Ugh, and Philip Dahl. monkey. They mailed us a monkey's paw. The tale belongs to you. Please finish it. Henry Evans. Make a wish. The monkey's paw. Ugh. In the lazarette, a friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shot specifically to record the moment. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. And he was joined by the first mate steward, Paul Moss. Both Philip Dahl and Martin Perot were dead at the time. And this is how we learn their stories. This game's lore hurts my brain. I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift it.
Gah.
Stop! Why? Well, set you free.
I got raided.
Give it the shell. Here. Do it.
Hold on. Let's let this play out. Hold on.
To the main deck.
I don't know if pausing here is gonna end the cutscene. Hello.
Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy.
That's right. I'm here for a knee inspection. No, my knees, please leave them alone. I just had them checked.
The ship. The Obra Dinn.
The Obra Dinn.
See it home.
See it home. Laid down and died. Okay, hold on. Thank you so much for the raid, Molfadia. And thank you for... I'm assuming Jeans gave the shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. How was your stream? Heard bees at the best. Of course. Why do you think people talk about their knees so much? I guess I can look around the scene. This lad was spiked by a beast. Of course, no worries. Yeah, I always appreciate it. But yeah, how was stream? Hope it went well. This poor fellow must have burned, his hand burned off. This guy spiked by beast. Great, we tried a little bit of co-op Talos. There's co-op for Talos Principle? Ugh, what? Well, you know, maybe I should... hold on. I'm gonna pause the game here. I don't know how many of you guys have played Obra Dinn, actually. I have epiphophobia, so I'm greatly afraid of you now. Sort of? Sort of. I see. What? I don't know what epiphobia? Epiphobia. Is that fear of knees? Epiphobia. Fear and bees. Fear of bees. Oh, okay, I see. Not the fear of knees. Okay. What would the fear of knees be called? I suppose it's not much to think about. I need to know now. Yes, we all must go to Google in search of knowledge. I have this in wishlist. Oh, you have Obra Dinn in wishlist. Ah, it's really good. You should play it. I'm at like the very end of the game. So obviously you should head out right now if you've got spoiler, if you don't want to see spoilers. I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. I looked up the list of all phobias like a week ago. Oh. Genophobia. I see. The fear of knees. We've got the fear of knees and the fear of bees. Well, Forsaken, you don't need to be so afraid of bees. We're nice. We're niceys. I'm certain people have heard other people say, don't bother bees. They're just minding their own business. This bee isn't even a bee. You don't have to tell them that. They're new here. They don't need to know the lore. Is genophobia the fear of that your knees look funny in denim? Good thing you didn't have a fear of lists, Jeans. We're getting into so many phobias. I do have a fear of lists. How noble Jeans was to conquer his fears. So co-op Talos is two people playing separately offline, but you have to describe what you see to help the other player. Oh, perfect for you and Jeans. Now, you say that, but Jeans has a vehement... Yeah, I'm not sure if vehement is the right word, but Jeans has a very intense hatred of Talos Principle. I think there's a phobia of phobias. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm trolling. I figured. But I'll take that into consideration. That sounds very cool. I was thinking of playing a similar type of thing where it's like we both play our own puzzle games, but we need two people to play it, and it's offline. I was thinking of doing a similar thing with another friend. So maybe I'll check it out. Phobophobia is the fear of fears. What's the phobia of palindromes? Is it hypophobia? I know the fear of palindromes is also a palindrome, which is kind of funny. Keep talking and nobody explodes? Yeah, ibophobia. I'm pretty sure ibophobia is also spelled with an H before the P. Yeah, ibophobia, because it is also a palindrome, and it's also the fear of palindromes. A palindrome is a word that is the same forward as it is backwards. It's not a real phobia! Well, frick, this has been an entire roller coaster. I'm a little sad now. Monstro Hold on, I fell out kind of there. Monstro sesquipedalia phobia is the fear of long words. Alright, that is a humongous word. Is also not a real phobia? What? Once saw a player play a game that is co-op, but each player has to work with and against the other player. I just don't remember the title. I don't know, I have no clue. The game that I'm thinking of that I would play with my friend is We Were Here. A lot of phobias are made up. Well, that's boring. Why can't a phobia be a phobia? Let it be a phobia. Let people be scared. It's more fun that way. The official phobia list is kind of small. That's boring. Oh, We Were Here too was recently free in Epic. I have now? Ooh. I'm pretty sure there is already a free We Were Here. Can't remember which one it was. But there's like some paid ones, and there's like a free one also. I don't know for sure though, I've not played it yet. The first game is free. Okay. Okay, so where was I going with this? Again, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you want to avoid spoilers for Return of the Obra Dinn, because I'm probably going to get back to playing it now, because we have to finish this today. Oh, we don't have to. It's just that we're so close to the end, it'd probably be a waste to stop now and then stream the rest of it tomorrow. Again, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so very much. We have to. If you want to avoid spoilers, I suggest you probably get out of this stream, so you can stream another game tomorrow. Of course, I'll raid and run to get some dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the raid. The premise is that players in a spaceship will crash on a planet, some of the crew die, and they have to work together to survive, but each player character suspects the other one of being the one that killed the crew. So like Among Us or something? Cough. Because we're all thinking it. No. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Didn't expect it to be Among Us. That sounds cool. If you can remember the name, that I'd really appreciate. It's a puzzle game. It sounds fun. I do like space, and I do like puzzle games. Okay. I'm gonna go back to playing now. Again, you guys have been thoroughly warned. If you want to avoid spoilers, look away now. You looking away? Okay, good. So, this guy was spiked by a beast. A highlight, I'm staring at the screen. No, but the spoilers, but your sanctity of the first playthrough. No. Let me lift this. Stop, wait, where's it set you free? Give it the shell. Do it, hoist it out to the main deck. Throw it over, lock the door when you leave. In return, the ship, the Obra Dinn, see it home. Oh! Oh my god, wait! Oh! Oh, I'm learning. My brain is expanding. So, Martin Perot supposedly set one of those monsters protecting the shell free and asked it a favor. I see. It asked it a favor of the monster to see the Obra Dinn home, which is why it reappeared around the port in England. Oh. We get to learn about how this monster died.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters.
That's the captain.
Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
That's the captain. Robert Hoscott Witterell. This is his steward. And he stabs a beast. Struck through this very grate. That's a very precise stab. I just wish I could hop up there. Guess there's not that much headspace. Bargain Part 3. One other person was present. Captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. And the captain was there. Oh! Another beast was there.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Oof. Shot with a gun. It seems like he was trying to hold the shell, but it might have, like, burnt his hand off? Are they really hot? Wait, mayhaps these creatures were not piloting, like, leading the ship? Like horses on a carriage. Perhaps they were drawing the ship. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. And one final corpse.
What's this? Quicksilver. Herre min Gud!
Burned to death. Set ablaze by those very shells. I guess when the top of the box is open, it burns the shells? I'm still not sure what the shells are. Maybe they just saw them as valuable. I don't know, something sinister. No one else was present. The final man in the book, Philip Dahl, burned to death. Obra Dinn. All fates correct. Well, did you even write down the monkey's fate? The monkey's fate was already logged. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Remember the shiny thing you saw in the ocean? That was one of the shells. That was probably the beast that was set free, that saw the Obra Dinn home. Bokura Planet is the name of the game I mentioned earlier. Just ask the streamer who played it. Okay, cool. I'm going to write that down. With an actual pencil, because I actually have a pencil and paper here. That I have not been using for whatever reason. Bokura Planet. Bokura : Planet. Well, we can walk out of this memory. Obra Dinn. Something wonderful to add to my collection. The end. What a story. For my dad. Aww. That's so cute. Oh. That's so cute, knowing that the developer made it for his dad. So what are you gonna stream tomorrow? I don't know. There's also a game called Bokura, but the streamer played the space version. Okay. Gotcha. We get to see all the voice credits. Oh, huh. Isn't this the guy who made Papers, Please? Yes, this is. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna have to alt-tab to see that. No, I can see it on my little stream display there. Thank you, Forsaken, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Hive. What a wonderful game. I loved this game. I ate this game. Yummy, tasty. Crunch. Tastes like fish. I'm just sort of jamming out to the music. This is the music that plays in the Escape chapter, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty cool that they got pretty much a unique person for everybody. I mean, some people did like 2 or 3, but those people were very few. Honestly, I can kind of hear the Papers, Please in the soundtrack. I was kind of feeling it. I've not played Papers, Please myself, but I was kind of thinking that there's a little bit of Papers, Please sprinkled in there, from what I know of Papers, Please. Well, folks, we've done it. We've solved the mystery of the Obra Dinn. Stream that tomorrow. What does rewind do? I guess that might just put me back on the boat. I'm still kind of sad that it stops the music when I alt-tab. Well, that was Return of the Obra Dinn, everybody. Definitely an adventure. Definitely a journey. I love it. I love the solving mysteries. I love the learning about the crew. Minigames have that problem? Yeah, I know. Hold on, I could just play the title music. I could just play it. Obra Dinn theme song. Return of the Obra Dinn. Soundtrack, theme song, extended. For GX ass? Yeah, come on, don't call me out. Please tell. Okay, nice. That be Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a big chair for a little fella. It's like can fit all my friends whenever they're here. It's for everyone, yeah. Sometimes my friends join. I would join to show you, but I'm on the roof. Yes, Jeans hangs out on the roof when he's here. The game I'm currently playing is even worse. If I tab out while in the main menu, the music stops playing altogether. Oh. Yikes. I feel like it's just one issue with the game. Ah, well. Anyhow. Not much else for me to say other than our journey is complete. The book is done, everyone's fate is known, and I am a happy little bug, and I can rotate this game in my mind forevermore. So what are you gonna stream tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe it's just a whatever day? I don't know. We'll see. So what are you gonna stream tomorrow? With punctuation this time. Wowie. We'll have to see. We'll just have to wait and see. Sorry to... what? Dash everyone's hopes like this. I'm like, finish the game, on to the next game. Note that isn't a question mark. Yes, I saw it, Jeans. I don't know. Something about me is like, oh, I love starting games on Saturdays because I know I'm gonna stream them the Sunday after, like the very next day. So I don't know if I want to start a new game on Sunday. Not sure. Maybe just a whatever day. Play Don't Starve? We'll see who I can get together for that. That might require some notice if I want to put together like a gang. You can get me? That's like one person out of many, I think. Doesn't even know if he's available tomorrow. Come on, Jeans. Now, which of my... You gifted the game to Ren? Ooh. Maybe we could tomorrow. I always prepare 2 games beforehand for streaming just in case one doesn't work, and I'm always looking forward to the next game and want the current one to be over, even if I like playing the current game. I should really plan ahead more. I'm learning I should really plan ahead more. Let's see here. Who is streaming? We already played the menu song. Wolfie has Don't Starve in his library, but I don't know if he's off work tomorrow. I think Star Day is 11 p.m. tomorrow. Might be. I'm not sure. Seems to me like Jess is streaming. He's been going for almost 4 hours, though, so I don't know if he's planning on continuing. I don't know. Maybe I could raid Lunar? I've raided him like twice. Speaking of Wolfie, he's going to start stream like soon? Really? Wasn't his internet like out? He's in streaming VC in his Discord? Well, a lot of people play games of a series back to back. I actively don't do that. I try to play different genres every time. I see. True. Very... What other word could I use other than based? I see. Very interesting. He said his internet's back up. Okay, well, if he wants to get raided, he better start soon. Like right now, I play Dungeon Crawler. Next game will be a detective game, then a Souls-like. Oh. Alright, makes sense. Omoshiroi. I think... Come on, Wolfie, get your stream up. Get your stream up. He sent that message saying that his internet was back at 9 p.m. He got that message like 2 hours ago. Why hasn't he begun yet? Do I crash him in the server? He's in a voice chat that I can access. Do I just jump in on him? Could be funny. Could be funny. There's literally nothing on schedule today, so it's probably an 11 p.m. stream because it's 11 p.m. That is true. It is 11 p.m. I'm the only person streaming Return of the Obra Dinn. Well, there's Wolfie and Ogubi eating a burger, but that's not a game. Is he gonna play Uma Musume? What if he plays Uma Musume? If he plays Uma Musume, I have to rate him. Most of the games I'm streaming, I'm the only one streaming them? That's how it goes, playing really small indie games, I guess. I'm like sitting here refreshing my Twitch. Come on, Wolfie, stream, please. I can raid you. It'll be so funny. Oh no, he's playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Well, I hope you guys like FNAF 3. Because we're raiding Wolfie, because I don't really know who else to raid. Oh hey, it's Wolfie. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate. I'm gonna link the Discord. Because why not? I love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me on the return voyage of the Obra Dinn. It's kind of a shame that there was no captain or helmsman or anybody. Good morning, V. Good morning to you too, Jeans. And good whatever time it is for the rest of y'all. Be nice to Wolfie. Be nice to yourselves. Be the best person you can be. There was the guy who committed suicide. That was the captain. We found his bones. At least he was there. The captain was there. Henry Brennan was there. I'm pretty sure the other guy's name was Lucas. And also the captain's wife, who was also dead. They were with us in spirit. as with most of the crew. And the monkey. And the monkey. Yes. Well, I've not got much else to say. Other than who knows what we're going to stream tomorrow. I guess we'll have to find out then. Good night, guys. I love you. Mwah. Maybe having finished this game, I'll actually be motivated to make a supercut or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, bye!